Hello everyone, so now let's do this project. I hope you already watched the previous video. In that one we discuss already whatever the requirement we have, what we need to do. And also we created one Excel sheet. In that one we are saying that we can do the subnetting easily, very fastly with the shortcut method. This one we done before. I hope you watch already that video and also you attend that class. Anyhow, see here. If you see, let me revise some few points, then we will go for main task. In this one they give you to create 3 different departments: sales, IT, marketing department. You need to make the communication between this department. You need to use at least minimum 3 PC in each department. And they give you some IP schema. You need to do subnetting and assign this IP to the router interface. Okay. We need to use the switch and the router, appropriate IP, subnet mask, and the gateway and the cable. And at last we need to test all PCs can communicate to each other. So what we done here before, this is a subnetting table we created, so easily we can do the subnetting. So as per the question, if you see here, we need to create the 3 subnet, one for sales, IT and marketing, 3. So if you go here in subnet, if you see 3 is not available, we have 1, 2 or 4. If 3 is not available, then we will take the 4 one. Okay. So here if you see, in each you will have the 64 host and the subnet mask will be /26. Okay. So this is the value we are going to use in our project. And this is the, what we can say, this is the IP schema they given in the question. We need to do the subnetting for this IP. If you see here, they give us 192.168.4.0/24. So now if you want to write me here the network ID, subnet mask, host ID, usable host and the broadcast ID, for this one I can write with the help of this table. Already we learn how we can write this table. Okay. So we are focusing here, we need to create 3 different subnet, but now 3 is not available, so we will take nearest one. So we will take this one. So let me create one table here. What I will do here, I will write here network ID. Okay, network ID. And then I will write subnet mask. And then if you see here, subnet mask, and then I will write the host ID range, whatever the range of host ID we can use. And then I will write the number of usable host. Okay. And also we need to write here the broadcast ID. Broadcast ID. So I will write here this one, and by seeing this above table we can write this value. So if you see here, as we told, we have this one, right? We need to consider this one. Okay. So see here, we will consider this one. So network ID, whatever the IP they give you, first you will take that one only. So I will write here network ID for first subnet 192.168.4.4.0. Okay. And subnet mask, if you see, we are considering this box. Okay. Let me highlight here this box. So here, this is the subnet mask. So we are going to have this subnet mask /26 for all subnet like this. Okay. /26 here. Let me write here /26 for all. If you go here, this one, all. And this is a network ID. And then if you see the host ID range, here we will have the starting from this same number 192.168.4.1 till the next number will be, what we can say, 62. How 62 will come, I will show you that one. Let me write first of all here 192.168.4.1 till we will have the number 192.168.4.62. As we are saying, the total number of hosts will be how much? total number of usable hosts will be 62. Why 62? Because we have total 64, but we will subtract network ID and the broadcast ID. Then you will have the 62. So that will come here 62 here. Okay. And here I will write the network ID if you want. I will write here the network ID, that is broadcast ID 192.168.4. What number we will give? 63. Okay, here see here starting from 0 ending 64. We told total we have 64, so starting from 0 and ending with the 63. So that should be 64. So this is a network ID, this will be the broadcast ID, and this is a host ID range, and this much is a usable host. We told when we are dividing that into 4 subnet, then we have the 64 usable host, but in the 64 you need to subtract 2 because you will have one as a network ID, one as a broadcast ID, so usable host will be 62. It will start from here 192.168.4.1 and it will end before this one. So you need to write 192.168.4.62. So this is the first range. So this IP we can assign to the router one interface, and we can assign the IP address from this range to some machine. Then we will go for the second, what we can say is next subnet. So this first we created. Next I need to write. How I will write next? I will write the same thing here 192.168.4.64. Okay, 4.64, this one. We told from 1 to 64, so 0 to 63 will come here, then 64 will come here. So this will be the network ID, and starting range will be here 192.168.4.65. okay, dash, and the 192.168.4.126, and number of usable hosts will be same 62, and here what will be the net broadcast ID 192.168.4.127. okay. If you have confusion, let me explain you again. See here what we are doing here. If you have confusion, you can do this way also. You can add this number 64. You add this 64, 0 plus 64, 64. Again 64 plus 64, you can add 64 plus 64. What you will have? 64 plus 64, 128. So here will be 128, the next one. Again in 128 you will add the 64. So what you will have? 8. This one here, so 192. So again you will have here 192. Let me write and show you that one. Okay. So what I will do here, I will write this. You will have here 192.168.4.128, and next one you will have 192.168.4.192, and you will start if you want to start, what you will start? You will start +1 this. If you see, you start here, how you start? Whatever the IP you have, you make +1, like 192.168.4.1. Same thing here, 64 you have, so you write 65. So here you have 128, so you will write here 192.168.4.129. okay, and ending unit, here you will write the 62. You will get the usable to 62, and whatever you are getting number here 192, you will write that number here. Let me show you, -1 you will write here. Same as you have here 128, you write 127 here, like that. Here you have 192, so you can write here 191. So like 192.168.4.191 you can write like this way, and whatever you write here, you will write here less than 1. If you see here, you wrote here 192.168.4.127. What you write here? 192.168.4.126. So if you have 127, you will write 126. You have 191 here, so you will write 190 here. So here I will write 192.168.4.190. okay. I hope it is clear for you. If you see here, let me write here. If you see this one, now we will write. If you want to write here, what you will do, same thing plus 1. So you will write here 192.168.4.193, okay, dash, and then you will write 192.168.4 dot what you need to write here. You see here 192 you have. You need to add 192 plus 64 to get here next value. So I will write here 192 plus 64. Okay. You are getting 256. So that will be here. So whatever you are writing here minus 1. So you will write here 255. And here you will write less than 1 here. So you will write 254 like this. Understand? You see here, first whatever you are getting in the question, you will write down that number here. And then how much host you have, usable host, you will add this to that number. 0 plus 64. You get 64. This 64 you will add the usable host. 64 plus 64, 128. In this 128 you will add 64. You will get 192. In 192 you will add again 64. You will get 256. So here you will have 256. And after that what you will do, here the broadcast IP whatever you are writing less than 1. 256 means you will write 255. And here last IP you will write less than 1. So here 254. And same like that you will write. If you see here you will write 192.168.4.1. Here is 0. So add 1 plus 1 you will get this. And here whatever you are getting subtract 1 you will write this. And again here 64 add 1 65. And here 127 subtract 1 you will have 126. Here 128 add 1 that is 129. Here you have 191 subtract 1 you have 190. Here you have 192, okay, and you will add 1 so 193. And here you have 255, you will subtract 1 you will have 254. Like this you will come if you want to write in shortcut, or long cut method is also there. If you want to follow the long method you can follow that one also. Okay, so here this one, and here 192.168.4.255. so this is the subnetting we done. This is subnetting, what we can say, this is a subnetting. And this is a network ID. This is a network ID we can say. And the broadcast ID we have. Okay, let me write here. See here, this is our table. This is a network ID. This is the subnet mask. This is a host ID and the usable host and the broadcast ID. So here we need to take 3. So I will take this first 3 for our lab. Okay, so this first 3 we are going to use for our lab. So this is our topology. They told we need to take router. So I will take this router. One router I will take like this. And we can give any name. Here I will put the label as R1. And they told we need to use the switch. So I will take one switch here. Okay, and one switch here. And I will take one more switch here. And they told each department should have 3 PC. So I will use here 1 PC here, 1 PC here, 1 PC here. Okay, if you are confused, see here, this 3 department, each department should have at least 3 PC. Okay, so here also 3 PC I will use. And here also let me take 3 PC. I will use this. And let me connect with this cable here. And this will be here. This will be here. And now this will connect to this router and this one. And this we need to connect, but the router which I use, it is not having the ports. So what I will do, I will switch off this router. If you see this one, I will add the port. If you see, we can add port also, this one. Like this, drag and drop here, then power on. And then you can take the cable, automatic cable, and connect this here. Okay, so now you have that one. And the IP schema, we need to use this one. So I will use this one from here to here, this. Or yeah, this one I can take here. I will write this interface. We will have this slash, what is the value of this one, slash 26, right? Slash 26. So I will write here slash 26 for this interface, and the next one is 65, same IP but starting from 65. So here I will use the same IP, 65/26. Okay, and the other one, if you see this one, 129. So same IP, 129/26. Okay, and if you are confused what is /26, you need to type in the Google if you want. Actually we have the subnetting calculator. You can go and do in the subnetting calculator what is the value of /26, like that you can type, you will get that one. Okay, /26 subnetting you can type. If you are confused that one, then use the Google, write /26 subnet, that is nothing but 192. Let me write here /26 is equal to what is that one, 255.255.255.192. okay, 192. This is the subnet mask. /26 if you are writing, that is nothing but 255.255.255.192. you need to, if you don't know, go here and write here in the Google /26 subnet. Okay, and press OK here, you will get this, and you can check here. This is a /26, total usable is 64, and this is the subnet mask 255.255.255.192. so I put here that one. So now let's do this one. So what I will do, I will go to this machine, I will assign the IP here. If you see, I will use 192.168.4.2 because one we are going to assign to router, and here subnet mask will be 192, and the gateway should be the router IP 192.168.4.1. okay, if you see this one /26 255.255.255.192. so this is the IP for PC1. okay, let me assign here also. Then this IP should be, we will give 3. We need to remember we should use in the range, whatever range we get after subnetting. This is 192 and this should be 4.1, and here I will assign 4.4. okay, whenever you are assigning, be careful because you need to follow the range after subnetting whatever we done. 192, and here you will put this here 4.1. so we use 4.4. you can check here 4.1 till 62 we can use, so we use only 4.1 till 4.4, so no issue. Now we will go for this one. So here if I want to assign the IP, what I will do, I will write here 66, right? 4.65 we are going to assign to this interface. So 66 I will take, I will go here, I will assign here 66, then this subnet mask will be 192. okay, and this will be 65 gateway. What is the gateway here? 65. So now I will go here, this is 67, IP will be 67. I will go here, I will write here, and here we need to write 192, and here 65 is the gateway. 65 is the gateway, 68, and we will go here 65 is a gateway. Okay, I hope it is clear for you. Now let's go for this department. Here we will assign the IP 129 we use here, so we will use 130. 130 we will go here and we will go to the desktop, we will assign here 130, and this should be 192, and the gateway should be 129. okay, gateway is nothing but this router IP 129, and here 131. I will copy this and then I will go to this machine. I will assign the IP here. Here should be 192 and the subnet mask should be, the gateway should be 129. Okay, here whatever we have this one, and this should be 132. I will go to this desktop and here we will write 129. Okay, so this way we assign the IP. You need to see this chart. For the first subnet less than 62, till 62 we can use, so we use here till 4. For the second, what we will see here, how many IP we use, last is 68, so you can check, you can use up to 126, but we use only 68, so no issue. In the third one, this one you can use up to 190, so we use till what, up to 190 we can use, so let's see, we use till 132, so no issue, it will work. Now we need to do the configuration to the router. Okay, so let's go to the router. We will go to CLI of the router and we will do the configuration here. So what I will do, I will assign the IP to the router interface. I will write no here, then enable config t host name R1 and then interface fast Ethernet 0x0. I will write IP address and the IP 192.168.4.1 255.255.255.192. Okay, then no shut. This is fast Ethernet 0x0. Then another interface, that is a fast Ethernet 0x1. 0x1 I will write here IP address 192.168.4.129. this one I am giving, and then 255.255.255.192. okay, and then I will write no shut here. So this one also finished. Now I will go to this interface fast Ethernet 1/0 and I will write here IP address 192.168.4.65. okay, 192.168.4.165, then 255.255.255.192. no shut. This finish and I will save the configuration, and now we can check our machine can communicate or not. We can ping this 4.66 from here. So I will go to this machine. Okay, this is my machine. I am going to ping from 4.2 to 4.66. so I will ping 192.168 4.66. let's see it will work or not. Request timeout. First packet will be dropped because of the ARP. After that it will start working. Still it is, yeah, it is working perfectly. Okay, let me ping again. If you see, it is working. So PC, this is 4.2 is pinging to 4.66. you can check 67, 68 also. So I will write here 67, 68, 67, then 68. After that we will check this 130 also. So it is working. 67 is also working, then 68 also. We will ping. 68 is the last IP here. This one, it will work. Then we need to check 130, 131, 132 I think. So it is working. Then we can check 130, this PC. Then 131. After that 132, this one. So 130 is also working perfectly. 131, let's see. It will also work, I hope. Okay, it is working. Then we need to check 132. So let's see here 132. It will work or not. Let's see. It is working perfectly. Okay. So our project's done successfully. If you see, as per our requirement, our manager requirement, 3 departments, sales, IT, marketing. If you want to differentiate, you can differentiate also here by putting some color. You can take like this. You can put this here, the sale. Okay, and this will be different department. Maybe you can say marketing. And here you can make this any other department. Okay, so we can put the label also here, as your manager told, sales, then marketing, and what else he told here in the question, IT. So this is IT. So our lab successfully done. We have the 3 different department. Okay, and we assign the, what we can say, we have the 3 different department. We done the subnetting. As they told, we need to use this single subnet, so we done the subnetting, and we assign to the interface of the router. We taken the switch and we taken the cable, everything, and we tested connectivity is working. So our lab done successfully, and this is our subnetting procedure what we use. Okay, I hope it is clear for you. Thank you. See you. Bye.